Okay. Hello, everybody. Hello, guys. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, wherever you're watching us from. I hope you're doing great. This is Binance Africa, and we are here with an AMA session with our KOLs. KOLs is key opinion leaders. Those are people that actually influence for us for Binance Africa. And we have two of them, two special guests. I'll be introducing them. But before I do that, I have a number of my colleagues that I'll be introducing. Will be um, running this show together. And my bad, let me quickly introduce myself. My name is Olubumi, and hey, my name is Olubumi, and I'm the affiliate program manager for Binance West Africa. And here I have Stephen and also Simon. Stephen, do you want to say hi to the house? Simon, Stephen, you can go say hi to everybody.
Hi guys, Merry Christmas in advance. I'm Steven. I do content for Binance Africa. I'm actually honored to part of this awesome session where we can actually share 2022. It's been a very eventful year, so I really
Yeah.
would love to hear about your experience this year. Thanks, guys.
Thank you so much, Stephen. Simon, do you want to go?
Yeah, hello guys. Merry Christmas in advance. I think the Christmas is tomorrow though. I'm Simon
Yes.
Asante, community manager for West Africa, Binance. Yeah, I'm proud to be here and then to share my ideas as well. Thank you.
Welcome, Stephen and Simon. So, guys, I would like you to just do something very quickly. Let's type where we are watching from. So, for example, I am Olubumi. I'm watching from Lagos, Nigeria. Stephen, I believe you're watching from or you're joining from Rio in Nigeria. And Simon, are you watching from Accra in Ghana?
Oh, I'm watching from Sunyani, Ghana.
Sunyani.
Yeah, Sunyani.
Yeah. So I believe that you would have gift for everybody watching from Sunyani. So if
Definitely.
you're watching from Sunyani, please look for Simon.
Definitely.
Try to get with Simon. So Merry Christmas, guys, and a Happy New Year in advance. We are thought to bring this kind of event to you just to round up the year. We'll have conversation about the entire crypto year. We would also have questions. We are willing to take questions, as many questions as possible, about what Binance is doing in Africa, in West Africa, all over the world. We are willing to discuss as many subjects as possible, and also we'll be educating you about a bit about how to do spot trades, futures trade, and yeah, it will be an interesting time. And of course, how will we end this session without our giveaways? So we have a prize pool of $500, and we'll be looking to send to, I mean, to give back to our community. So yeah, so if you have anyone, any friends that have not joined yet, please, tell them to join. Send the link to them. Let them join in immediately. So how it works is that you have to pay attention. There are a number of things that we'll be saying, and these will be in the quiz. So we send the link to the quiz just towards the end of the event, and we'll be giving the first 25 people to get the correct answers to the quiz $500. That's $20 each to 25 top people. So I believe that so many people are gingered to get $20. I mean, $20 is something for for the Christmas. So yeah, again, welcome guys again. So yeah, I already have Some. Some, are you ready for us? You just do a bit of an introduction. So I'll be bringing in Some and also Elisha. I'll be adding them
Yes, so is
here.
ready.
Hi, Some Crypto. How are you doing? Hope you're good. Can you hear me clearly? Elisha, can you hear me?
I'm fine. Good day, everybody. Yes, I'm good. Yes, I can hear you.
So good to have you, Some. So I know that I think most people in the crypto space in Africa would know Some. Some is one of our influencers and also, I would say, key opinion leaders, which we call KOLs. So everywhere you see Some, you see Binance, literally. So You can, she does content for us. She also attends our events. So she's on panel sessions. She gives talks about everything surrounding the Binance ecosystem. And away from that, she also has her own business that she runs. She's an entrepreneur. She's a multi-talented entrepreneur. She also does a lot of trading. So if you want to know about trading, Some is the person to go to. And she'll be sharing a whole lot of tips here today. So guys, please pay attention and ensure to ask as many questions as possible. Yeah, beautiful Some. Yes, Some is very beautiful. I must tell you away from this
Oh my
place.
God.
All right.
Mummy, all
Some,
this
so
hype for me.
do you want to do a bit of an introduction? Then we can have
Okay.
Elisha, please. Yeah.
All right. Good day, everyone. I'm Summer Crypto. I'm a key opinion leader in Binance. Then I have a company. What we do basically crypto education and many more in the space. I'm also a crypto influencer, and that's all like I do basically in the space. Yeah.
All right. Welcome, Sume. Elisha, are you there? So our other guest is
Hello.
Elisha,
Yep.
formerly known as GH Crypto Guy. So that is Elisha. And Elisha is also one of our key opinion leaders, one of our KOLs from Ghana. And yeah, so if you're in Ghana, if you need to know anything about crypto, Elisha is the go-to guy. So you can see that Binance is surrounded and has a lot of amazing individuals within the ecosystem. And yeah, I think I'll just leave the floor for Elisha to just do a quick introduction of himself. So I don't speak for him. Welcome, Elisha.
Hello, everyone. Thanks for having me. Hello, Some. Nice to
Hi.
meet you again.
Yeah.
So happy to be here. My name is Elisha, GH Crypto Guy. I do some content for Binance, just like Some, KOL affiliate. But when I'm not doing content, I'm working a full-time job at Cointelegraph as social media manager. Really excited to discuss what has happened and transpired in the crypto space in 2022 and what we should look forward to in 2023.
Thank you, Elisha. Amazing and very succinct. Thank you so much. So, yes, guys, we'll be kicking off now. And if you're just joining, this is Binance Africa AME session with our amazing KOLs, key opinion leaders, Some Crypto and Elisha. And here we will just be having a conversation surrounding everything that happened within the crypto space in 2022. So, this is where you want to be. And we will not just limit it to crypto, of course. We'll be speaking about other use cases of blockchain technology, NFTs, and all of that, DeFi. And we'll be trying as much as possible to take your questions, your feedback, and everything. So please, guys, be open. Let's have fun together. And you can always put your questions in the link, in the comment section. If you have any questions, we'll be taking questions. But we are just going to start with questions from this side. So, yeah, I think we can just get started about what you think about the year. How would you describe the year 2022 in crypto? So people would say that 2022 was a bear season for crypto, and for people that don't know so much about crypto, I have no idea. So we have bull seasons and we have the bear seasons. And the bear seasons are where maybe prices of different tokens, different coins, different projects are down, and everybody's complaining about prices and all of that. So we say that the market is bearish at that point. The when it's bullish is when the prices are up, everything is the trade volumes are very high and all of that. And just to say, from 2021, I think the trade volume, the general trade volume or the market capitalization for crypto generally was about $1.2 trillion. But as of now, it has shrunk to about $810 billion. So it just tells you that we actually experienced a bear season. So that's just a bit of information for you. So I hope you are taking note of that. And I would like to let me go with Some first. So how would you describe the year 2022, crypto year 2022? Why are you shaking your head?
This year was very this year was 2 years in one in the crypto space. Like I just feel like if we can survive everything that happened this year, we've seen it all. Oh. Is it Celsius? Is it an exchange fall or people losing funds or Luna, like, where do I even start from? Like, it was just a whole lot. Like, I tell people, like, if you are still here, if with the whole money fall and money cycle, you are still here, I don't know why you will ever leave crypto again, because you've literally seen it all already. And then we don't even think the bear market is coming down ending anytime soon. But your survival instinct just came out this year, because last year it was a bit easier. Like, anything you do, you make money. It's guaranteed. Anything you do, you make money. But this year, it really taught us to learn a lot more, value friendships, value, because in the bear market you create relationships, like, because everybody's broke, we don't have money. We have money, but then, like, everybody has everybody's time. So this year just taught us to be human. Like, we're not robots. We are human, like most parts of this year. Yeah. So that was how my own year of me. I just told you what
Yeah, I like that
I
you're
went
personalizing
through.
that.
So,
I like
yeah.
your personalizing that. However, I don't agree that you don't have money.
Yeah.
All right, Elisha, you want to
Yeah.
go? Elisha, you're muted.
It's trying to
You
unmute.
can unmute and speak. Yeah,
Oh, sorry about that. Am I audible
yeah,
now?
yeah.
Yeah,
Very well.
awesome. So I think I agree with Summit. This year was a roller coaster. I was talking to a friend a couple of days ago, and I was saying that if you told me that it would be in December 2022, and some of the biggest projects that we have ever had in the space would not exist anymore, I'd say, oh, this is not 2017, this is not 2018, it's not the ICO fad. We were so sure that we were done with big companies collapsing and bad things happening, only for us to end up in this particular situation. So this year has been really, really hectic for all crypto enthusiasts. I think in terms of how it has made us as human beings, I think we've all probably learned to live with what we have, because you're not making as much gains as you used to. The money is not coming in like it used to. I mean, in the bull run, you could throw some dollars at just anything, because maybe in the next 5 days you're going to make it from a meme coin. But as it stands now, it ain't happening like that. And I think maybe it's going to make us more sustainable in the bull run. But yeah, it's been a roller coaster ride.
Fantastic roller coaster ride for both Elisha and Sume, and I don't disagree with you guys. But like someone said, there's no time that is too late to join crypto. I think this is even the best time. The hardest period is actually the best time to jump into the space, and 2022 has shown that. And we saw that there was a bit of adoption. About 300 million people now own crypto wallets. Yeah, I think that we still have a bit of a long way to go. However, I think I mean, we are going pretty strong. So my next question will be that I mean, we talked about some significant happenings in 2022 while talking about the year, but then I would say that what would you say was the most significant thing, and what would you say the effect was? Would you say negative? It was negative, or positive, or maybe you can choose one effect. I mean, one happening that was negative, and maybe one happening that was positive. Who wants to go?
Okay, so I'm happy to start. I'm thinking that there are two big issues this year. So if I choose one, someone will choose the other one. But let's see. There's one that has to do with an exchange and one that has to do with like a protocol. So I think for me it was the Luna one, because everybody thought that Luna was going to be the place where all the innovation in the DeFi space was going to happen. UST was doing something that a lot of people thought was unbelievable, which was creating a decentralized stable coin that was disrupting the stable coin market. Because we've had centralized stable coins being at the top for so long, right? And so having UST come in and everybody just moving to UST, and then all of a sudden it depegs, and in an attempt to save UST, we have Luna also suffering. And for me, I think what we saw with Luna is similar to what we saw with the other exchange. But the issue here is that was one of the first times where we saw a founder, someone in charge at the helm of affairs at a big project, should I say, melting down directly on social media. And it was obvious, or to a large extent, it looked obvious that there was absolutely no control and everything was going to the north, no, sorry, to the south, right?
Out.
Everything was going down. I mean, the tweets, oh, it's fine, don't worry, everything is going to be okay. I mean, those are not the exact words, but the consistent reassurance by Dokwan that everything was going to be fine, only for things to not be fine, was an eye opener for many. I think it then made people conscious of believing in figureheads and doing their own research and going beyond what, for example, is presented to them in the media or what's seen on Twitter. Because I think one of the biggest things that is a takeaway for me, both for the Luna issue and then what happened with the other exchange, is that Twitter in itself may be a bubble, and sometimes you need to expand your research and your understanding of the space beyond that. Because for all two instances where something bad happened, and then there's a third instance like Celsius, it seemed like very few people saw it coming. All the influencers, most of us didn't see it coming. We thought everything was fine. I mean, a lot of people were still saying, buy Luna. I remember Binance had to even pause Luna trading at a point because people were trying to take advantage, thinking that the price was going to go up and was going to hit an all-time high when it was obvious that things had hit the fan. So, I mean, I think the Luna situation, one, just was an eye-opener. Maybe it wasn't as much as an eye-opener as we would have wanted because more bad things happened that we still couldn't tell. But it started something. I think it made people more critical. But on the negative side, it just created a lot of trust issues with the space because a lot of people had spent their life savings. They went all in on Luna because, I mean, it looked like a project that was going to do well, at least at that time. So people had put their investments in there. Some people were also anticipating there could be a bear run. So they had also tried to hedge against the potential fall in UST. So some people had Luna and UST all in their portfolio. And in a twinkle of an eye, it was all gone. So people then, I was getting calls. Hey, do you hold Luna? Do you still have money in crypto? If you have Luna, are you poor now? That kind of thing. And it kind of created a very bad rap for the crypto industry. So I think positively, people became a bit more critical. Negatively, the trust was lost.
Fantastic. Positive sides and negative sides to it. And I think, I mean, for me, I feel like the positives actually outweigh the negatives. If you pay close attention, you see that more people gained more understanding about the space, and people are even more careful now. People have more knowledge generally, and they know exactly what the right questions to ask projects, and they are very, 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 very critical about investing in different projects. So I would say that that's a huge positive. Sume, in a minute, let's have your take on that.
Oh, okay. I think I'll go with Elisha because, like, I think for me, it was Luna, but it wasn't really Luna. It was UST the pegging for me because how do you explain that it's insane. Like people even like you just maybe you didn't want to buy any project. Let me just keep it in UST. Let me just then now you had people doubting, is USD still going to pick the peg? Is this one going to the peg? So the whole trust issues were just zero because now people didn't even feel safe anymore. People didn't feel their money was safe. You hear people saying, oh, convert everything to fiat, crypto is this, stable coins are the pegging. Like, how do you explain that something that is meant to be stable, like so it was just a whole lot on that aspect, like the whole trust issues here. Then on the positive aspect, people started learning a lot more. Like I was telling people, like projects that are really surviving this period without liquidity, anything, are the ones you should really, really understand the founders, not just the project, because then the team might even be doing everything, but the founder is just maybe moving on his own and just forgetting that he's like a lead or he has a no accountability, nothing. So it just opened people's eyes to be like, okay, oh, this thing will happen. No matter how tough or how good a project fundamentals
Yeah.
is, anything can happen. Like anything can happen. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, thank you so much, Sumer. I think that again, the positives and the negatives definitely mentioned. And yeah, I can see people in the comment section. Yeah, I think that that's where the fun actually is. I think the fun is in the comment section. So guys, yes, if you're just joining us, we are discussing the crypto 2022 crypto year in retrospect, just speaking about everything that happened over the year. And yeah, remember that we mentioned that we'll be doing giveaways. So the takeaways from every conversation we'll be having, guys, pay close attention to everything that we are discussing here, because there's a quiz that will be covering the entire conversation. And when you come through with the quiz, when you get the answers correctly in due time, you are going to be getting your rewards. So we have $500 to be shared amongst 25 people. So that means each person gets $20. So get correct answers, and yeah, you get the reward, something small for Christmas, like Nigerians will say. We'll be posting that link. That's towards the end of the AMA. So yeah, yes, again, I have Some and Elisha. We're having an amazing time. So Some, to you, I mean, you survived the year, and I mean, people know that you're a trader. So how were you able to survive 2022 as a crypto trader? What strategies helped you through? I think this is very important for people that want to go into year 2023 trading
Yeah.
on Binance, for example, maybe sports and futures. So I think that your wealth of experience will come in handy here.
Yeah, so like there are like two aspects for the sports. I just DCA, most people don't. Okay, first of all, like when people hear, oh, it's a bear market, they think you can't make money during the bear market. Like, I always tell people, like, people are really, some people touch their first million during this bear market. Some people touch their first $10,000 during this bear market. It just, the bear market just puts you on your toes. Not like people are not making money or trades will not hit, take profits or whatever. Yeah. So for on the sport aspect, it's basically DCA. Like I even during the bull, I never always agree or allow like people or support going all in, because no matter how good of a trader is, you can never call the perfect bottom or top. You might just know, oh, it will get to this price and maybe react from here. So for that, it was basically I was just buying in bits. Then on futures, that's the day trading part. Most people don't like day trading. They say it's hard. Wumi, please, is it hard? Is day trading hard?
Yeah, the one that will tell me now. You're
It's
professional.
not hard, guys. I promise you, it's not as hard as it looks. So I just think it comes back to education. Yeah, most people don't want to learn. They just start asking you, "Oh, okay, how soon can I double my portfolio?" Okay, you say you trade. Will you make 100x tomorrow? Is that how easy it is? So it comes back to education. Like, you really need to be willing and open your mind up to learn. I always tell people money is just an outcome. If you go through the process, the money will definitely come. So for day
Mm,
trading, basically, it was just so as a trader, first of all, no matter how bad the market goes, a coin must still go up and come down, go up and come down. So what traders just do, they follow price movements. So no matter how bad everybody is complaining, you see traders made their most traders made their most money this day traders made their most money
I agree.
this period, because like other people are like just on sports. Yeah, they don't really know how to. We even had a lot of conversions from sport traders. You see them all day trading or posting their P&L and everything. So it comes back to learning the skill. Like no matter how good you can be good in sports, so but then if you're not really good in that chatting of a thing, you still make money, but then it just comes to what you want. So I think that's it for me. Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you so much, man. I think that those tips are very, very important. So, guys, if you, I can see a lot of people saying that they want to learn day trading. You want to learn all these terms. So, Binance has an academy where you can start. So, do not just jump into it and want to make 100x of whatever it is you're trying to invest. it's important to learn the basics, do your own research, and you can start from Binance Academy. So we'll be putting the link to Binance Academy for all the newbies, people that want to start, that want to start earning actively from trading on Binance, on the Binance platform, futures or spots. So we put that there so you can learn. Thank you again, Sumer. So Elisha, to you. So you're an influencer in the space. So how would you say that this entire year affected like stakeholders? And when I say stakeholders, I mean how did it shape the interest of people in government, the regulators, even newbies? And would you say that we've made progress so far?
Okay, so I think bad news attracts a lot of coverage, right? And so that coverage is going to reach people that have never cared about cryptocurrencies. And what could happen as a result of that is some of them would believe the bad news, and others would probably say, oh, the bad news may be a good place for me to start in terms of understanding, reading, and trying to get a hold of the space. And so, first thing is that a lot of people would have come into crypto as it stands now because of the bad news that was being pushed around. We may not see that in terms of volumes because largely volumes are down. And I mean, when we are moving around a lot of crypto now, in terms of USD value, it is still very low because of the drop in prices. But then for most blockchains, we've seen an increase in the number of transactions, the number of wallets, the number of dApps, and all of that. So the adoption is happening, people are jumping in, but maybe we are not seeing that in the USD or fiat value because of the reduction in price. So when it comes to adoption and people coming in, people definitely did come in. But we also had people go out, obviously, because some people couldn't take it anymore. The losses, some of the threads on Reddit, for example, are very heartbreaking. And we hope those people are doing well wherever they are and things get better. But then for regulators, it's been wild. It's been very wild. Regulators are rejoicing, if that's the right way to put it, wherever they are, because now they can point to a few bad examples and say, oh, we said it, we told you. Exactly, we told you not to do crypto and you went to do crypto and now your money is gone. Now who caused some, right? But I mean, while all of this is happening, the conversation then becomes that you can't equally also ban crypto. So you have people from the SEC of the USA and various SECs across the world recognizing that an attempt to ban crypto would be largely not possible. And so now the conversation has become what is the right regulation. So I think in 2023, 2024, as we get closer to the Bitcoin halving and monumental shifts in the space, one of the biggest battles would be us being able to get the regulators to put in the right regulation. Because the regulation seems inevitable at this point, especially with what happened this year. They are most likely not going to let it go. You have people like Elizabeth Warren suggesting very wild bills in the USA. So what that then means is that there is an attempt, and there would be a strong attempt to regulate, but then we need to find a way. In Africa, we've seen some positive news from Nigeria. My only concern is that there's usually a disconnect between the various stakeholders. So the Ministry of Finance says we are going to regulate crypto and tax it. SEC has dropped a guideline for how crypto companies should operate in Nigeria. And then the Bank of Nigeria, Central Bank of Nigeria says, don't touch crypto, don't work with crypto companies if we've given you a license. So 3 different bodies who are all in charge of finance in Nigeria are all saying 3 different things. And so I'm just hoping that there will be a middle ground and they could all come together and then create that strategy and regulation. I think for South Africa, we've seen positive stuff. We have a proper legal instrument now in South Africa. I believe it's either almost done with implementation or it's happening in the first quarter of 2023. So that's very great. I mean, it's awesome. For Ghana, we haven't seen anything new, but I spoke to some regulators. They are aware. They know us. one of them knew my name and the shows I run and the things I do. So I'm assuming they've been spying on us, right? They're probably watching this. Hello, regulators. So I mean, we are going to see a lot of regulations moving forward. But finally, for me as an influencer, this has been the biggest year for education. We've seen a lot of education happen across board. I mean, education is so important, and so people realize that they need to get that education. You have people like Some doing big events in Nigeria, like NFT NG, Binance doing a lot of master classes. Myself as an influencer, trying to just use my YouTube channel, my Twitter handle, and all of that to educate as many people as possible. And people are eager to learn. You know, when there's a bull run and people are making money, it's like a first timer's luck. They are like, after a round making money, who are you to tell me this project is a rag and all of that? But now that people are not making money, it seems like things are a bit easier. People are down to earth, ready to listen, right? So I think it's been like that. The money still comes for the influencers anyway, if anyone is wondering, because with more education needed, big companies, big brands still have to spend. So it's not been bad. Like as Sume said, during the bear market, if you are strategic, you are still going to be able to make a good living. And crypto is the gift that keeps on giving.
Yeah, crypto is the gift that keeps on giving. I think that's an amazing analysis. South Africa, Nigeria, Ghana, the majors. And I think that, yeah, regulation definitely is supposed to go hand in hand with innovation. And in Binance here, we always welcome, we are very open to regulation. We are very open to sitting down with government, letting them understand the space and seeing how we can have an handshake between both innovation and regulation. So yeah, fantastic one. So guys, this is another good time for you to listen. So we're about to get predictions from these guys. So if you are getting into the crypto space, if you are just joining this this stream, you are joining at the right time. So Elisha and Some, what is your prediction for 2023? Nobody's going to hold you by this, trust me. Disclaimer, and no financial advice is being given here, so no fears. I mean, this is definitely your personal opinion. So, what do you think that we should expect next year in the crypto space? And also, do you think that there will be new trends? For example, in 2021, I think it was NFTs. That was the year of NFTs and DeFi. So, do you think that there would be new trends in crypto space, and what do we expect for 2023? Bear or bull? Some.
Bear market, so we are not done. I don't think like everything is people just think people think the chats don't really say a lot. But I tell people the chat says a message, then people's opinions or people's emotions drive it there faster. Like I don't think we are done yet sweeping the whole lows. We might just be saying circle, touch here, touch here, touch here, touch here. But then it's not it's not green. I don't think it's green. I don't think there's any
So beer
green.
for you. Still
Beer.
beer. All right. Any
Yeah.
new trends?
Yeah, so like for trends, you can't really say what was that a new trend because even down to even game five started NFTs. We had Axie Infinity, the play to earn, then people knew they could earn by playing games, by doing so you can't really say because the trend that might start the next bull run might already be here, says it might have been something that has started before, or it might be something that happens again that just sparks up everything. So you can't really say, or I can't really say this trend will start. I can't really say. Let's just be on the lookout. Yeah.
All right. Okay. So
Yeah.
beer for some. Elisha.
I think the bear run is going to continue, as Sume said. We are going to need some big moves in the space for things to take a big turn. And it's not, I think people keep on saying it's going to be sudden, but I don't think it's going to be sudden. I think people are going to have enough time if they study and they learn to catch up and be able to catch the journey to the top. So I think what is going to happen is, and I don't think the bear continuing is a bad thing. We've lived with the bear for like 12 months now. I think we've all found a way. The weather has been so cold that we've all bought blankets, right? So I mean, we can stand the cold a bit. And so what happens is that it allows us to begin to prepare for when the sun begins to shine again. So I mean, there are so many methods that people could earn and learn. Binance and all of these particular platforms, people should just find ways to make sustainable income so that at the point where they can move their funds into lucrative opportunities, they would have liquidity. Because, I mean, it would be a shame for you to watch the bear run and then when things get started and things are popping, all of a sudden you don't have any money to put in and you're going to have to watch people make gains again. It's that's going to be an issue. So the bear run continuing is not so bad. I think for trends, as Sonia said, it's very hard to tell, but I'm just going to attempt. I'm not doing this based on like any long-term research. It's just me saying things based on the news items that I have seen. I think NFTs are very interesting, and NFTs could have lots of new use cases that we may not even think about. And I think what is going to happen is, regardless of the bear run, there's still money on the table. There are brands that could still sell out, and they're going to try to sell out, right? So we have Cristiano Ronaldo and Binance doing something. I think we are going to see more big brands come into the NFT space, and that should be good. But the NFT space goes hand in hand with the metaverse, and the metaverse was a very big narrative in the last bull run. But this year, it's like nothing is really happening with the metaverse. I'm hoping that we see some big brands also jump on the metaverse. And then the new culture of Web 2.5, where Web 2 companies take a bit of Web 3 features and then add it to their centralized platforms. So we have like Reddit and their new NFTs. Yeah. Maybe we are going to see more projects who are Web 2 find ways to incorporate this. Maybe, I don't know if Elon Musk is still CEO, but whoever is CEO of Twitter probably would find a way to integrate that. And that's another trend I think we are likely to see.
All right. Amazing stuff. I think that NFTs, yes, of course, I agree with you, Elisha, and also Denise here. I think I found this interesting. That's why I wanted to put it up. She said AI generated NFTs would be explosive. And yeah, I think I may slightly agree with that. So I think you have so many fans. Zoom to the moon.
Are you serious, man?
Maybe you have to launch your own. At this point, I think you have to launch your own crypto so that so that you come and save. Come and save all of us. All right, guys. I hope you're having a nice time listening to us and joining in. Thank you very much. Really appreciate. We always appreciate the community joining in, and we are seeing all the comments. So if you have any questions, please you can put in the comment section. Steven, are you ready for us? Because I think that you have a number of questions to ask to me and Elisha. So guys, again, I'm going to be announcing the quiz. So we'll be having a quiz at the end of this event, and we'll be giving away $500 for Christmas. Something to our community. We always love to give back to the community, and we always love to relate and be in good. Have good conversations with the community. So welcome again, guys. Hi, Steven. Are you still here with us? Steven is still here. All right, Steven.
Yeah, sure. A couple of questions. Thanks, Elisha. Thanks, Somi, for the insightful session. A lot to learn here. So now we have a couple of questions. So someone is asking what is halving. Elisha, I believe you said that. Can you actually, work down, the definition of what the Bitcoin halving is all about?
Wait, was that question for me?
Elisha. Yes. You mentioned the Bitcoin halving. Someone asked what exactly that is. So that person.
Oh, okay, good. So, the Bitcoin halving is something that happens roughly every 4 years. Not exactly, but every 4 years it happens. What the Bitcoin creator, Satoshi Nakamoto, and the people that contributed to the code and everything did was that they recognized that you can't have money coming into the system just the same way money comes into the system every year. Because what that then does is that it doesn't create the scarcity that we want the monetary system that we are creating, which was a new monetary system to have. Recognize that Bitcoin was being developed on the backdrop of so much printing. The printer go brr, right, during the 2008 crisis and the crisis that had come before then, and we've seen that again with the quantitative easing during the COVID-19 pandemic that has caused the inflation, etc. Anyway, that's a conversation for another day. So Satoshi, Bitcoin creator, was thinking that maybe there's a better way to handle this distribution of money, creation of money, or minting of money, which is minting of new Bitcoin into the ecosystem. So Satoshi designed a particular process where after the Genesis block, as I said, about 4 years, the amount of Bitcoin that was being created daily would be divided by 2, right? And so the various miners who are mining Bitcoin, and for those of you who don't know, these are people who are donating or contributing computing power to the Bitcoin network to confirm the transactions that we do every day. So the transactions I do with Bumi, when I'm sending him money or he's sending me money, there are miners that
Elisha, are you there? I think that your video is paused, or is it just me? Or yeah, I can see everybody
I
else.
think he's having some
Yeah,
network
I
glitch.
think that he has sort of like given an overview of what Bitcoin halving is. So at present, when Bitcoin is being mined, you have, I mean, it gives 6.25 BTC. Then after 4 years, that amount is reduced because you know that what gives Bitcoin its value is in that it's going to be scarce. So there would only be 21 million BTC that would ever be mined in the history of BTC. So we've been mining that all the way from certain amount. I think maybe about 24 BTC, then 12, then I'm not sure, 12.5, 6.25, then we'll have 3.75. Then it keeps going like that till you get to 0 BTC. So at present, I think we've mined a total of 19
18
million.
million or so. I
Yes,
think
19.
somewhere around 18 or 19 million.
Yeah.
And
So
funny enough, the last Bitcoin, the remaining 2 million Bitcoins will be mined, within the next 100 years. So pretty much
yeah.
not pretty much everyone will be dead by
Yes,
then.
exactly.
So yeah,
So I think the reward for mining Bitcoin is, I mean, for getting the correct block just keeps reducing and reducing and reducing. But yeah, that's Bitcoin, Alvin. Is there any other
yeah,
question there,
sure.
Stephen?
Now, someone else is asking, this is for us here at Binance. Beyond a method of payment, what are the other functions of cryptocurrencies? So,
Oh yes.
maybe I want to take that one.
Okay, yeah. So for us, I mean, you can use cryptocurrency as a form of investment. So you can decide to just invest funds. So we have a product like Binance Earn that helps you just keep your funds. So if you'd like to off-ramp from fiat into crypto, but you are risk averse, you are scared of crypto crash, crypto volatility, and all of that, you can decide to keep your funds safely in Binance Earn. So you can learn about Binance Earn on the Binance platform. You can sign on to Binance platform. So it's just like a fixed deposit that pays you a certain percentage of interest on your cryptocurrency. So it doesn't matter whether the market is bull or the market is bear, you earn on that. So crypto can also, apart from being a means of exchange, can also be a form of investment. I don't know. Do we have so, do you have any other use case for crypto? There are several other there are several use cases for
I think,
cryptocurrency, for
think
payment, different. Yeah, Steven.
yeah, another use case is in sports, fan tokens. So Binance fan tokens are actually used to engage, fans. So fans can actually, buy the limited club NFTs with their fan tokens. They can, engage in voting polls with their fan tokens. They could do a lot of things. They could actually get, their club merchandise, on their club store with fan tokens. So a lot of use cases, keep, and pretty much we're still early in the industry. So a lot of use cases are still going to come up, sometime along the way. So it's a good time to get started so that you can also start enjoying all these use cases here on Binance. Right.
Okay.
Thanks for
Yeah, thanks, Steven. I don't know if Elisha is still going to be back. He probably has network challenges. But yeah, guys, I have something interesting from Software Dynamism here. He said his prediction for next year is stay safe, manage your account as much as possible to keep on trading and expect the unexpected. As more players get into the market, they come in with their own human. I believe that it means that they come in with their own flaws. And yeah, thank you so much for that comment. Software Dynamism. I can see a lot of comments here. So if you have any questions for Sume, I think Elisha is coming back up. So please,
I think
you
there's a
can.
question here for Some.
Okay.
Someone asked you, you mentioned GameFi and P2E. So someone is asking what those mean. Do you care to walk us through on that?
Okay, so GameFi is like game finance. It's just like a short form for game finance. So for play to earn, it means you can earn tokens or you can earn NFTs by playing a game. Like there are certain projects that allow you to do that. So GameFi was part of the things that started the NFT bull run last year. So basically, GameFi and play to earn is just almost the same. Just like you playing your normal PS5 or your normal Mortal Kombat, but you are earning tokens. Maybe if you win or you beat the opponent, like the project gives you tokens, and those tokens you can actually cash it out. You're not paying to play the game, you are supporting the project, things like that. Yeah, so that's what GameFi
Right.
basically is in layman terms. Yes.
Yeah. So, man, before you jump into another thing, I think you have so many fans here. Funny enough. So may you have to tell these people where to find you. Welcome back, Elisha. I guess you had like network challenges. Welcome back.
Hi, sorry about that. I don't know. I got wrapped.
Ah, sorry about that. So may I think there's a question here. Is 30 minutes time frame good for trading futures? I think this one is for Sume. Sume, do you want to answer that?
Yeah, so like so this is like trading, like chatting. So it depends on the type of trader you are. Like there are scalpers, there are swing traders, there are the holders we just buy spots and hold. So if you're a day trader, I would say you can follow it down from the daily chart, from the 4 hours, 1 hour, 30 minutes. But your entry, that's you just mark your buyers from there. But your entry should be more of, I think 15 minutes is the best. 15 minutes. Then if you're a scalper, like you can use 5 minutes. If you're a sniper like me, you can use 1 minute time frame. It depends. But then all time frames have like the stories they tell. They just tell you what the candles are really doing. They're telling you the same thing, but they're telling you with a switch. So you can just check 15 minutes. My favorite time frames are 15 minutes and the 1 hour. Yeah. Then for entries, I take from the 5 minutes. Day traders will understand this thing I just said. So yes.
All right. So like for more trading tips, you can get on Binance Academy so you learn. You be a professional like Sume, you have to start from somewhere. And like I mentioned, Binance, just if you Google Binance Academy, or I will put the link to Binance Academy here, or just go to academy.binance.com, sign up there and start learning about blockchain technology, about all these things that we are saying. It is very, very important. Cryptocurrency has come to stay, and Binance is doing a lot in terms of education. Someone is asking our future plans. Yeah, we hope to have more, organize more events like this, both online and offline. We hope to have more master classes. The goal for Africa is to ensure that we educate as many people as possible, because I think that there are so many use cases that can help us solve a lot of problems that we have within the African continent. And you cannot provide a solution except you have that knowledge about the technology in itself. And talking about use cases, I just want to drop this one, Elisha. So, do you think that there would be more viable use cases coming to Africa in 2023? Do you think there will be any new use cases for blockchain technology manifesting in Africa?
Yeah, I think we will definitely see a couple of new use cases as the market develops. Even people like Binance, who are developing applications for Africans, can then explore more options. there are some use cases that haven't taken off properly yet. I mean, they are there, but they haven't taken off properly yet. For example, I don't think crypto cards, like bank cards or crypto virtual cards for payments, have taken off as much as we wanted to. So I think that's something that could equally take off because people are just becoming more crypto native. They're becoming more sound with how like they use crypto. They know that, oh, if I'm keeping money on an exchange, these are the security tips that I need to know. I can do some self custody here and do some exchange funds here. So people know how to like handle moving funds around, and that's good. I think another thing that may happen, and we've seen that in Kenya. I think it's too late for that to happen for the Nigerian elections, but I would have loved for us to see that would be the use of blockchain technology in elections. Um, Elections continue to be one of the biggest places of dispute for us as a continent. Um, People are always trying to snatch ballot boxes here and there. So, I mean, if there's no ballot box to snatch, that's something that would help. Because I know like a lot of countries will be entering the political season as the new year begins and as the next one. So Nigeria in 2023, Ghana in 2024, etc., etc. Even if it doesn't happen, maybe there'll be conversation around it. I think DeFi is going to take off. We've seen DeFi take off in terms of the speculation and people trying to catch the brightest DeFi token. But I think we're going to have more people use like the various DeFi applications, lending, borrowing, and all of that, right? So we're going to see people try to find real yield and get yield from their earnings and all of that. I think this is how I think about the adoption cycle. Initially, the very basic thing attracts people, and if they use the very basic thing over and over and over again, they're like, oh, I think I can do this, and then they move on to the complex thing. So, example being futures trading. There are some parts of Africa where futures trading hasn't taken off, like Nigeria, because Nigeria already like was doing a lot of trading at the beginning, spot trading and all of that. And people realize, okay, I can do spot, I can do futures, right? So just as people are catching up, we're going to see the same thing in the DeFi space. Those are the things that I'm thinking of for use cases.
Yeah, thank you so much, Elisha, for that. I think that Africa is really going to take off because, again, there are so many problems for blockchain to solve here. And you spoke about elections, and yes, I think so. If you learn about blockchain technology and applications, you see that it can be applied to electoral processes and make it more transparent. So blockchain basically just brings that transparency and openness to everything, and also security, which is very, very important when it comes to that department. So, guys, yes, I think we've had an amazing time, but we promise that we don't want to take more than 1 hour of your time. However, if you are just joining us, this is Binance Africa AMA session, the Christmas edition. And what is Christmas without gifts? So we be giving, how much will you be giving us in terms of gifts from all your profits, from all the trading? Yes, so is going to pledge. I will see her backstage. Elijah too is a big man. I'm sure Elijah is probably in another continent. So Elijah is a great guy. And Steven too, big man. I also have Simon in the backstage. I'll be bringing on Simon shortly. But I think it's been an amazing conversation. We've spoken about 2022 in retrospect, and we've also looked at what 2023 is going to look like. So, guys, so no matter what you do, whatever you do, get information first. Do your own research. Do not just depend on anybody for information about crypto. Our crypto journeys are unique, so you have to ensure that yours stays unique. DYOR. Always do your own research. You can start from Binance Academy. For people that are already in the system, you can always, help other people to join the Binance ecosystem, get them in. You can be part of the Binance affiliate program, which I manage for Binance West Africa. You can become a Binance angel. It's all pushing the narrative that, of course, crypto is here to stay, blockchain is here to stay, and I mean, there's a lot of opportunities within the Binance ecosystem to both make you relevant within the system and also help you earn. Because I know that is also very, very important. The economic side of everything is important for for Africans. You have to feed, you have to stay afloat, and for you to even be able to learn more, you have to earn too. So being a Binance affiliate helps you earn, being a KOL too helps you earn. So if you have a large following on social media, you can become someone like Some, you can become someone like Elisha, being part of the Binance ecosystem. Before we go, I'm going to be dropping the link to our quiz so that people can really jump on that. So we'll be dropping a quiz that is going to be basically summarizing everything that we've said in this conversation. So if you have started from the beginning even till now, I'm sure that it's going to be easy peasy for you. And we are going to be giving $20 to 25 people that will be getting the correct answers in quick time. So it's all about precision, correctness, and time. So you have to be very, very quick. So I'll be dropping that soon. But before I do that, I don't know if Sume, Elisha, Steven, and of course Simon, if you guys have any closing remarks for people. I think I want to start with Simon. Simon just joined us. Simon is currently in Sunyani in Ghana. You can see that we are global. We are everywhere within West Africa. So yes, welcome, Simon. Simon, do you have any tips about 2022, 2023, your journey to crypto? Just give us a 1 minute speech, my president.
Okay, thank you very much. And actually, I'm like he said earlier on, I'm Simon. I'm the community manager for West Africa here in Binance. I started my journey as a bounty hunter when I was in, university days, and I've navigated my way through other projects, taking other roles, and here I am at Binance. I'm glad to be here. There's going to be, you can, like Elisha said earlier on, you can't really predict the market, but we are expecting the best. Yeah, that's all I can say going forward.
Thank you so much, Simon.
Uh,
Steven?
Yeah, on my end, nothing much to say. Everything has pretty much been said, but I just want to leave two key notes. One is to actually focus on the use cases of crypto. Okay, for the most part, things start getting wrong when people actually, lose focus. Focus, on the use cases, the utilities of cryptocurrencies for you. Okay, that's a great place to start, especially as a beginner. And then next thing is don't joke with education. Don't be too proud. Okay. So bend down and learn from the right people actually. So the Binance Academy is a good place to start. So go there. There are a lot of free resources for you to actually learn about crypto and learn, guys. Then you'll be surprised at how easy this journey is gonna be if you get the right information. So that's all my end, guys.
Thank you, Steven. Binance Academy, academy.binance.com. Remember, guys, go to academy.binance.com. I put the link to the quiz for the giveaway in the comment section. So, guys, quickly copy that and answer those questions, get the correct questions, get correct answers in due time. And yes, you stand a chance to win $20. Elisha, closing remarks.
It's been a great year, regardless of the downs. I think, and I hope that everyone got an app despite the downs. Next year promises to be exciting. Don't think crypto is dead. They've said we are dead so many times, and we keep on rising from the grave. So, yeah, crypto will be alive in 2023. That's one thing I'm sure of.
Thank you, Elisha. Short and precise. So, guys, before you go ahead with the quiz, remember that you have to be following us on the TG group. The links are on the link. On the quiz form. So you have to be following us on Facebook, on Telegram, on Instagram, and on Twitter. We are going to check that with your UID before we go ahead to give you the reward. So ensure that you're following us. To close, Some, please let's have your word so that we can close this.
Yeah, so it was an exciting space. I say space, exciting chat. My focus on education, like I always tell people, I'm really big on education because there's so much to learn. Like the crypto space is so big that you can't even know it all. At me, I still don't. I'm a newbie in some DeFi. I really don't know DeFi like that well. So there's always something to learn. There's always space to innovate. Focus on education. Join communities because you cannot do it all on your own. Like if I was not part of certain communities or I didn't have like friends in the space or relationships with people in the space, I don't think I would have survived this year. I'm honestly speaking to you. So join communities, focus on education. Yeah, just preserve capital. So when the bulls are back, you will not be
Yeah.
broke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. And yeah, on that note, we'd like to close. We'd like to appreciate everybody that joined in to on this EMA. Thank you so much, Stephen, Simon, Elisha, Sumer. Always looking forward to conversing with every one of you. And for everyone that also joined in, we appreciate you staying tuned and following up. So we'll be having sessions like this every Friday. We call it Newbie Walkthrough, where we educate people about cryptocurrency, about the Binance ecosystem, about blockchain technology. We practically welcome you and give you everything that you need, at least the basics. Then we also provide you with a platform where you can learn more, which is very, very important. So education, enlightenment is very, very dear to the core of Binance. And that is one of our visions for Africa, to educate as many people as possible about use cases of blockchain technology, about everything that has to do with the Binance ecosystem, crypto, NFTs, and all of that. And on that note, yeah, someone is asking how you can be an affiliate. So you can just Google Binance affiliate, Binance local affiliate, or Binance affiliate program. You can get information about how to become an affiliate. And you can also join the Binance affiliate bootcamp. So if you don't have so many followers on social media, you're not a big influencer, you don't have a large community, you can be part of the bootcamp. So the bootcamp basically teaches you how to become a crypto influencer. You can see that we are welcoming to everybody within the ecosystem. The affiliate program is not just limited to people that have large communities or a huge following on social media. And it doesn't matter whether or not you know about crypto, whether you're a mainstream KO or whether you're a mainstream affiliate, whether your followership on Instagram is just basic people that don't know about crypto. We don't mind. We welcome you. In fact, we love to have people like that to help us to push the crypto message and the Binance message across. Yeah, I don't want to go beyond. Oh, I've gone beyond 6 p.m. So thank you so much, guys, yet again. I think that we are going to meet very, very soon. And yeah, please follow the Telegram, Binance Nigeria and Binance West Africa. Just search for Binance West Africa on Telegram, and you get every information about everything that you're asking. I can see the questions here, links, and all of that are there. And also follow us on Twitter, on Instagram. We'll be posting some of these links from time to time. And we'll also be posting links of offline events. So we'll be having so many offline events starting from next year. I think we'll be starting with Lagos on January 14th. So stay tuned. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram to be able to get messages and information on all our offline events that will be having going forward. Thank you so much to all the affiliates. Yeah, I can see some of my affiliate guys in the comment section. Really appreciate you guys. Thanks a lot. Very keen the Binance ecosystem. And on that note, I would like to say Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year in advance to everybody. I'll see you in 2023. Bye, guys. Take care.